Whether it's your childhood ending at 18 years old, a vacation ending when you get back home, or a marriage ending when a partner dies, all good things come to an end. I say this now because this Minecraft world is going to reach its end, or rather, I'm going to reach its end by killing the Ender Dragon today. I've gotten all the things I need, gotten all the extra Eyes of Ender that I didn't have last time, and of course, it's raining because what else would it be doing in this type of video? Recently, I've been thinking a lot about this concept. The concept of things ending and other new things beginning, and overall, transitional periods. I've had quite a few transitional periods in my life. When I was 15, I moved from Greece to the United States. That was a major transitional period for many, many reasons. When I graduated high school, I went to college. Another huge transitional period. And then finally from college to, well, whatever I'm doing now, I guess. Work life or just adulthood. Because college doesn't necessarily feel like full adulthood. It's like you take one of the two training wheels off, but you're still using the one just in case. And then adulthood is just take both of them off, raw dogging it, I guess. And college being my most recent transitional period, or I guess good thing coming to an end, it has me thinking because there's no clear direction from this point on. There's nothing that's going to start and end necessarily for me in my life that I'm going to be able to predict. Because I always knew when I was a kid, right? You do 12 years of schooling, then you go to college, and that was basically the goal. Getting to that college milestone, and then after college, you're kind of just, I guess, existing. And of course, throughout college, the whole goal is realistically to graduate and get a job with the help of that degree. But no one really warns you for the fact that there's no clear path. There's no just straight line. And now it's just all turns and curves and different paths that you can go down. It's like those video games that give you 10 different options, and the only difference here is that you can't quick save and figure out which one you prefer the best and go back and try again. Whatever you choose is what you chose. That's basically it. And this is becoming even more prevalent when it comes to this YouTube channel, right? This YouTube channel for me started as a passion project, as a way to speak my thoughts and feelings without really trying too hard, because I was working full-time at the time. I was doing editing full-time. And a few months ago, I quit that editing gig to pursue this. But I realized that I can't just do this. It doesn't fulfill me, right? This channel, while being a great way for me to express myself, is not the only thing I want to do. I want to do more than just yap. I want to make some content that is more funny or edited or scripted, just more creative. Sort of like that 2-week Minecraft phase video I made a few months ago, or a month ago. I don't even know at this point. I want to make more like that, but I don't think it fits on this channel. So what I think I'm going to do is make a new channel. Or possibly even go back to the one that I mentioned many times before, that I've kind of just left to die at this point. Either way, one of the two is going to happen sooner or later. And I'm not sure in what capacity. I'm not sure exactly how. But I also think I might want to do more on this one. It's all very just kind of up in the air right now, because I feel the need for a transition and I can't really explain it. And with that transition, there might come less of these videos, less of these yapping videos, less of the life advice streams, less of a lot of what I'm doing right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to end the yapping series, but it might come in a different way. It might come through different means. I think the symbolism of going to hunt for the dragon, or killing the Ender Dragon rather, is kind of that. My world, my Minecraft world, is going to go through a transitional phase. Hell, the world itself might even end. Maybe I'll start playing more in the niko SMP. Either way, expect some change. Expect change from me, and honestly expect change in your life. Because change is good. If things lasted forever, people wouldn't enjoy them or appreciate them as much. Think if you celebrated Christmas every day of the year. Would you care? Not really, because you get to celebrate it 365 times in a year. Which, over the course of your life, if you live 80 years, is, let me bust out the calculator, is 29,200 days. But that's the thing, you don't get to celebrate Christmas every day of the year. You celebrate it for one day a year. Okay, across 80 years, that's 80 times. That's a lot less than 29,200 times. And that's what makes us cherish things. The whole concept of nothing lasts forever is the reason I think that most humans even do anything in their lives. Right? If we lived forever, I don't think anyone would ever do anything. If I knew that I had infinite amount of time on this earth, I think I would probably be less industrious, less productive. I would probably just sit in my bed for a millennia just for the sake of I don't feel like doing anything. I don't have to do anything. The only thing that really keeps us going in that case is the survival instinct, which sure I would get up to eat and maybe go to the bathroom. But other than that, I would probably just sit there and do nothing. Doom scroll on TikTok for as much as I could until there was nothing on TikTok because people like myself wouldn't make TikToks. They would probably just do the same. Which is why I believe that's what makes life so much more interesting. The fact that at any moment it could all end. Anything that you're doing, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be life itself. It could be the fact that you might lose your job tomorrow. And you might love your job. So that's why you keep trying your hardest to do good at that job so you don't lose it tomorrow. You might lose a loved one tomorrow and wish you spent more time with them. Maybe spend more of those countless hours you spent doing other things with said loved one instead. Now, on the other side of that curse of good things coming to an end, bad things also come to an end. Those hard and trying times in your life will eventually not be so hard and trying. Things will change. If you broke your wrist, you might have to be in a cast for 8 weeks. But those 8 weeks shall pass. You have one more year of college that you just can't wait to finish. That too shall pass. That year will fly by. Stuck with roommates you hate? At some point, you're going to move out. That too shall pass. And when that time comes for the passing and transitioning into whatever the hell the next thing is, make sure that you're conscious of what once was. Make sure that you're aware of, okay, this was fun or this sucked. Let's go to the next thing with a open mind. An open mind of change, an open mind of whatever good and bad might come to you. Anyway, speaking of transitions, here's a not so smooth transition out of this yapping session into more of a let's play. No, dude, I just got up here, you bastard! I'm just gonna break it. Hopefully I don't die. There we go. Oh my god. That was annoying. Let's go see. Are all your little towers down? I think they might be, little buddy. No, you want to say hello. Yeah, come closer, you little bastard. It's time for you to die. It's been a year, man. It's been a year that I've let you survive in this world. I've given you time, but it's time for you to be no more. It's time for me to end this world. It's time for me to end you. Another time in my life that was pretty significant of an end was, actually it was elementary school. I think elementary school was that first time that anything had ever significantly ended in my life. Because the friends I had there was only 16 kids, right? There was only 16 kids in my elementary school class. And all that was happening is that we were going down the road to middle school. But for some reason it felt like, I don't know, it felt very significant. There was no graduation or anything. There was no actual ceremony, I think. There was probably some level of ceremony. I don't remember exactly. I remember that there was this little canvas that that was made with our teacher. There was like some picture that we took, all 16 of us. And there was like this pact that we would all meet up again in like the town square playground in 2023, which happened last year. We never actually met up. That didn't actually happen. None of us, I don't think any of us even realized that that was still a thing, but I did remember it. But I wasn't sure I even really wanted to partake. Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange when you pass dates of certain things. Like, even if you think of it in terms of video games. Like, I remember, wasn't it like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 that takes place in 2025 or something? Or Black Ops 2? And then the Modern Warfare series took place in like 2015, 16 or something, like the original one. And we passed every single one of those. These pseudo futures that we so created in our video games, and it feels very close. It feels very close in time, even though it could be a year, 2 years, a decade. And for the first time, I'm starting to see a lot of those. Starting to see a lot of those good times that came to an end, those good things that came to an end. And sometimes I kind of miss them, but not really. Because when we think about those good times, you only remember the good times. You don't remember the bad times that came with them. Elementary school was fine, but I didn't have the best time in elementary school. I had a decent time. I was still bullied a bit, and then pretty much a lot at that point. But I don't think about those times. I don't think about the times I got bullied. I think about the times of damn, I had some decent times as a kid. I played with my toys, had a friend, a best friend, or whatever, and we spent time together. Played some video games, Minecraft. In fact, I was introduced to Minecraft in elementary school. I think I started playing in 2011 or 2012. It's pretty early on, but whenever 1.5.2 came out, I gotta say the newer Ender Dragon is way more interesting to kill. As far as we get stuck on this whole nostalgic thing of old Minecraft. This is basically what the whole channel is based on. I kind of like the new versions of Minecraft. Maybe I'll start playing more in those new versions. Maybe the Niko SMP will be the place I start doing more of that. But I think it's about time that we say goodbye to this dragon right here. And maybe to this world soon enough. Who knows? But yeah. And that was killing the Ender Dragon, guys. Wow. It feels weird. It feels weird having done this at this point. Wait, I don't remember how do you get these. Don't I have to put a torch or something? Yeah, don't I have to put something under it? No, there's a way to get this thing. Yeah, there we go. Dragon egg, the torch. Cool. Anyway, I guess just want to say thank you all so much for watching. For the past year, for the past however long, and however long this is going to keep going. Thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for listening to my yaps. Like I said, these videos aren't going anywhere, but I feel like this is a good season 1 of the Niko Yap series as I fight this Enderman to the death. So as always, good night and good luck, everybody.